Okay, let's now explore the concept of breathing. Now, many people see breathing as a very, very complex thing. I mean, I've had a lot of students ask me, how is this breathing even done? But I'm going to try to explain it again using some images, to buttress the point, all right? Now, what is this whole thing about breathing, right? Now, we already can see from the image the structure of a person, all right? Now, you can see the anatomy of a singer. Now, first of all air that is taken into the body goes to the lungs. That's agreed. That is where all the air goes to, as you can see. In the case of a singer, you don't do chest breathing. What a singer does is diaphragmatic breathing, whereby you are breathing to protrude the tummy. So this region is what extends each time you breathe, as you can see. So the breath goes in, your stomach comes out like mine is right now, and then you go, you can see, the air goes out. You're breathing again. Now I do with my mouth. Many singers do breathe with their mouth because it's faster to take in so much air with your mouth than with your nose. Why? Your mouth is wider and the vocal tract is also wider to take in air into your lungs than your nose or your nasal region. If you are singing a fast song, your nose can do so much for you than your mouth can. So that's why it's better to use your mouth to breathe when you are on stage, when you are singing. But how do you breathe in? Inhale, and as you inhale, you see, there comes out, there goes out. So you can see, now, why is it important to actually do this? Why must you breathe in, have this enlargement, and then breathe out? What does it really do? Okay, so let's go back to my previous video. I talked about the vocal folds and the vocal cords. Air goes out through your vocal tract and vibrates your vocal folds to produce sound. Without that air support, your voice will not be strong. There will be no projection in your voice. Your voice will be light. Why? Because there is no breath support. So when you breathe in and you breathe out, making a sound, you see, there is more resonance in my tone. There is strength in my voice, and I can easily control this voice. The way I want. Why? Because there's enough breath in my lungs. Now, what does the diaphragm really do? It's a muscle. As you can see there, the diaphragm expands to accommodate more air and then contracts to help you manage the air through your vocal tract so you can control the air as you sing. And like breathing is so important when it comes to vocal control. You cannot control your voice when there is no breath in that voice. Because the longer you sustain, the more room you have to play with your voice. For example, if my only sustain is do, and I'm thinking of this something like you see, it's longer. But my sustain threshold is do, I can't go past that. But I need breath to go. You see, that's breath, not just the voice. So that is why it is important to understand the concept of air support to the voice. You have more air support, you have more vocal control. Without better air support, you can't have better vocal control, because no matter how high your pitch is or how deep your voice is, without breath support, you cannot sustain. And without sustaining, you can't play with your voice the way you want to play with your voice. So you see, understanding how breathing works in your body as a singer is very, very key. So start building your diaphragm. Start working, start doing suppression exercises. Hold your breath for a while, sustain your pitch for a while. After you've held your breath for a couple of seconds, try to sustain for at least 25 seconds. See how much your breath supports is. See how much you can do with your voice. All these things will constitute to having a better voice as you sing. And if you can do this consistently, your breath support will keep. So as you can see, all these structures just to show you how your body works as a singer and what breath support means to your singing. So start practicing, because without breath support, you can't sing well.